Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lamel Family Field. We appreciate you hanging with us through some technical difficulties there at the start of this match. Just to catch you up, we now have 8 minutes have been played here at Lamel Family Field in this matchup against the Wolves of Wesleyan College. 36 minutes, 20 seconds to play here in this opening half. Starting lineup for the Tornadoes: Sally Riggin, Ashley Royster, Abby Petrosky, Aaliyah Vaughn, Brianna Link, Erica Zuffrey, Audrey Cardwell, Emma Gooch, Samantha Foster, and Olivia Holland. Goalkeeper for the Tornadoes is Rebecca Rojas, and right on cue, Rebecca Rojas with a save. So now under 36 minutes to play here in this opening half. Each team with 2 shots in these early goings. 1 shot on goal apiece. Here's Samantha Foster. She plays it back to Erica Zuffrey. Zuffrey up ahead to Cardwell. Petrosky. Square ball to Cardwell. Cardwell then finds Foster. Tornadoes stringing some passes together here. Holland plays a drop ball to Foster. Now Zuffrey. Zuffrey plays it back to Rojas. Rojas will have to play it with her feet. Back to Zuffrey. Zuffrey with a through ball there. On the chase for the Tornadoes, Emma Gooch. Handled by Alyssa Key of Wesleyan. Just under 35 minutes left to play now. Opening half, no score. Tornadoes and Wolves on a drizzly afternoon at Lamel Family Field on the campus of Brevard College in Brevard, North Carolina, in the western North Carolina mountains. Pretty typical weather for this time of year. Maybe even a few degrees warmer than the average temperature here on October the 13th. Cleared out by a Wolves defender. Alyssa Key playing it forward, and then taken away there by the Tornadoes. It's Vaughn. Here's Foster from the left fullback position, plays it to Cardwell. Cardwell with the turn, looking forward, nobody home on that through pass. Played forward by the Wolves. Bringing it down there for the Tornadoes was Brianna Link. Vaughn playing it forward. Here's Vaughn again. They're going to switch fields using Zuffrey at the center defender position. She plays it to Foster. Foster looks up, finds her teammate Cardwell, who plays it right back to Foster. Foster playing it forward. Sally Riggin. And then it's going to be a throw-in for the Tornadoes. Samantha Foster, the sophomore from East Bend, North Carolina, Forbush High School, will do the honors. She plays it back to Zuffrey. Zuffrey switches fields to Vaughn. Tornadoes doing a nice job controlling the action on the back line. Question is, can they get some forward attack going? Tornadoes continuing to maintain possession. And here come the Tornadoes on the attack. Well struck there by the Tornadoes. Count that as a shot on goal. As Olivia Holland got a head on it. Bodies hit the ground on the far side there. No foul called. Meanwhile, here come the Tornadoes. Cardwell playing it forward to Riggin. Opening for the Tornadoes. Everybody's onside. Cardwell playing it into the penalty box area. Nice turn there by Emma Gooch. She then plays it back to Foster. Foster playing it back conservatively to Zuffrey. Vaughn with a hard tackle to continue the possession for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes just dominating in possession early on here. Neither team yet to find the back of the net, however. 0-0 your score. 31 minutes left to play here at Ives Lamel Family Field in this battle of USA South Conference rivals. The Tornadoes 3-7-3 overall, 2-3 in conference. The Wolves 3-9-1 overall, 1-4 in conference. Holland again getting ahead on it. A little too far out for that to be a substantial shot on goal, however. Vaughn with the tackle. Very nicely done by Olivia Vaughn. And then Vaughn again with a clearance. 30 minutes left to play here in this opening half. Link plays it to Zuffrey. Zuffrey playing it forward. Zuffrey able to get a foot on it there. And then Cardwell comes up with the possession for the Tornadoes. Zuffrey hands it off to Foster. Nice tackle there by the Wolves. That was Blitch. And again, the Tornadoes with possession. Certainly controlling the action, but now a counterattack for the Wolves in a foul, and that is very close to that 18-yard line. Looks like it's just outside, so this is going to be a set-piece opportunity, a free kick for the Wolves. Dangerous situation there, committing a foul that close to being in the penalty box, which of course would have resulted in a penalty kick. Instead, it's going to be a free kick for the Wolves. 3-player wall for the Tornadoes with Riggin on the inside. Rojas gets her wall set. Blast on goal there, handled by Rojas. The Wesleyan coaching staff happy with that effort. Now 28 minutes left to play here in this opening half. Cardwell playing it back to Link. Some pressure there by the strikers of the Wolves, and then taken away there by a Wolf. That was Alyssa Key. She's been active thus far for Wesleyan College. And it's going to be a corner kick for Wesleyan. Tornadoes with a tight defense on this corner kick. 3 players back on the back line, 2 of them on the goal post. Now played forward by Fitz of the Wolves, Katie Ann Fitz, the senior from Columbus, Georgia. collected by Rojas. 26 minutes, 45 seconds to play here in this opening half. Tornadoes with a 1-0 win yesterday versus Agnes Scott. This match starting just over 24 hours later, as there on the attack was Sally Riggin. Riggin showing some attacking there. Nice tackle by Gooch. Vaughn comes up with the soccer ball. Rojas scoops it up again, and she will get the 10 Tornado field player set. Plays it short to Zuffrey. Some heavy pressure from the striker of the Wolves on Zuffrey. Zuffrey had no choice but to just unleash that ball forward. Ends up out of bounds. A throw in for Wesleyan. Blitch checking towards the throw-in, taken by Fitz. Fitz now throws it forward, right up the right wing line. Kelly Matthews pressuring Zuffrey. It's going to be a goal kick. Nice job by Zuffrey to shepherd that ball out of bounds for the Tornado goal kick. Now 24 minutes, 30 seconds left to play here in this opening half. Still scoreless between Wesleyan and Brevard, each team with 4 shots. Brevard with 3 shots on goal to the 2 on goal by Wesleyan. Rojas with the long goal kick. Nicely done, being brought down by the Tornadoes midfield. Now 24 minutes left in this opening half. Getting set to check in for the Tornadoes, Alyssa Hetherington warming up. And most likely Hetherington will be the first substitution of the match for the Tornadoes. Rojas lays it off to Zuffrey. Riggin playing it forward. Trying to find Ashley Royster on that right wing. Royster with the big goal yesterday in the 1-0 win over Agnes Scott. Now just over 23 minutes left to play. On the chase there was Holland, but it's going to be a throw-in for Wesleyan. Once again, Fitz will handle the throw. She plays it back to Brandon. Brandon playing it forward to Wiswell. Nice tackle there by Foster of the Tornadoes. Another throw-in for the Wolves. Slip head there by Blitch. And another throw-in for the Wolves. Actually, it looks like a free kick here for the Wolves. So another set-piece opportunity for Wesleyan. Wesleyan has had 2 of these in these early goings here in this first half. The first one was a direct play on goal handled by Rojas. And now another free kick. This by McNeil. And then a follow-up shot on the rebound after Link had played it out. Shot sails wide. It'll be a goal kick for the Tornadoes. Rebecca Rojas will handle that. Under 22 minutes left to play here in this first half. Still scoreless between the Tornadoes and the Wolves. Flick header there by Cardwell. Header traveled a lot of distance, and here come the Tornadoes on the attack. It's Holland. Holland plays it off to Petrosky. Petrosky defended there by Matthews. Petrosky lays it off to Cardwell. Cardwell plays it forward. Nice little give and go action between Cardwell and Gooch. And then played out there by Fitz, the Wesleyan defender, into the grips of Vaughn. Vaughn plays it forward, ends up into the hands of the keeper of Wesleyan, Carly Dykes. So some nice action there for the Tornadoes once again on the attack, but still not getting the finish that Brevard's looking for. 0-0 your score, 1 minutes left to play here in this opening half. (20 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. Glad you're able to join us wherever you may be tuning in from on this Sunday afternoon. So Hetherington enters the match, giving Emma Gooch a breather. Hetherington, the sophomore from Marietta, Georgia. And some fresh legs for the Tornadoes here with just under 20 minutes left to play here in this first half. Still scoreless. Tornadoes have done a nice job possessing the soccer ball. Neither team able to find the back of the net. 19 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Petrosky plays it back to Vaughn. Vaughn plays it to Cardwell. Cardwell sends it forward. Here's Hetherington. Hetherington with an early touch after entering the match just about a minute ago. Now just over 19 minutes to play in this first half. Nicely done there by Petrosky to regain possession for the Tornadoes. Hard tackle there by the Wolves. And the Wolves end up with possession and now trying to form a attack of their own, but it's taken away by the Tornadoes. Here's Zuffrey. Zuffrey playing it forward. Nice little touch there by Holland. Nobody home, however. Zuffrey again controlling things in the back. Pressure from the Wolves striker. That was Fettelwerk Blitch, junior from Wesley Chapel, Florida. But it ultimately ends up a throw-in for the Tornadoes. Looked like that throw-in never went inbound, so throw-in now for the Wolves. Cardwell able to win that ball in the air. Now 18 minutes to play here in this first half. Link playing it forward. Link again with a tackle. And it'll be another goal kick for Rebecca Rojas in the pink goalkeeper uniform. Rojas, the junior from Marietta, California, Vista Marietta High School, which, by the way, we just mentioned Brianna Link. Link also from Marietta, California. (17 minutes, 15 seconds left to play here in this opening half. Wesleyan College at Brevard College, women's soccer. These two teams scoreless through nearly 30 minutes of play here at Lamel Family Field. Vaughn will handle the throw-in on the far side. She plays it safely to Cardwell. Cardwell plays it back to Vaughn. Vaughn finds Cardwell, lays it off to Zuffrey. Tornadoes have done a nice job controlling the ball in the back. Still looking for that winning through ball. Now a corner kick, so good opportunity here for the Tornadoes on a set piece. Abby Petrosky, the sophomore from South Park, Pennsylvania, will do the honors, and you can see Hetherington and Riggin, Royster, all around the 18-yard mark, attacking that ball from Petrosky. It's headed out by the Wolves. Cardwell able to keep possession for the Tornadoes. Here's Petrosky with the cross, and then the finish. So just a gorgeous goal there by Alyssa Hetherington. Big time play there for the Tornadoes, who take a 1-0 lead over the Wolves. So 1-0 Tornadoes. Alyssa Hetherington with the finish. Meanwhile, corner kick here for the Wolves. In a dangerous spot there, and it's going to be a goal for the Wolves. So the equalizer right there, the answer from Wesleyan College. So a very quick answer by Wesleyan College. Alyssa Key with that goal, the freshman from Warner Robins, Georgia. So after minute upon minute of scoreless action, rapid fire scoring plays. First for the Tornadoes, Hetherington, and then Alyssa Key for the Wolves, and we're all tied up here at 1. Here come Wesleyan on the attack again. Zuffrey able to handle matters that time. She clears it forward. Now 13 minutes, 35 seconds to play here in this opening half. So in the 30th minute, Alyssa Hetherington of the Tornadoes with a goal and an assist by Abby Petrosky put Brevard up 1-0. And then 1 minute and 16 seconds After that, Wesleyan with the equalizer, a goal by Alyssa Key in the 31st minute. And that brings us to this point we're at right now, 12 minutes, 40 seconds left to play here in this opening half. Tornadoes 1, Wolves 1. So tie score right where we started, but now 1-1 between these two teams at Ives Lamel Family Field. USA South Conference action. Wesleyan with a 7-6 shot advantage. Tornadoes have one more shot on goal, leading in that category 4-3. Each team has attempted 2 corner kicks. Very quiet day in terms of fouls, just 1 foul apiece, and we are yet to see a yellow or red card. 11 minutes, 40 seconds left to play here in this opening half. Attacking there on the ball is Sally Riggin, another substitute getting ready for the Tornadoes. It's Kendall Cochran. Zuffrey playing a long ball there. Riggin able to step into it, finding Vaughn. Vaughn crosses it. And it's going to be a corner and a substitute. Corner kick there, headed on goal by Hetherington. Goes over the crossbar. 10 minutes, 30 seconds left. Substitute for the Tornadoes was number 5, Kendall Cochran. Cochran, the freshman from Bryson City, North Carolina, not too far from us here at Brevard. And right there on cue, there's Cochran. Cochran plays it to Cardwell. Cardwell over to Vaughn. Vaughn plays it back to Link. Also checking in was number 5 for the Wolves. That's Alicia Ramirez, sophomore from Lehigh Acres, Florida. Rojas able to catch that high ball there. And now is going to give it a ride with the punt. Headed by a Wesleyan defender, but into the grips of Zuffrey. Zuffrey was trying to find Cochran, taken away by the Wesleyan defense. Hetherington's been very active, including a goal back in the 30th minute. Now under 9 minutes to play here in this opening half. Tornadoes 1, Wolves 1 in this USA South Conference matchup. Wolves with 1 conference win thus far this year. Tornadoes with 2 conference wins. Wins over Agnes Scott and at LaGrange. The Agnes Scott win came yesterday, a 1-0 victory for the Tornadoes on the home field. LaGrange win came back on October the 4th at LaGrange. 8 minutes, 15 seconds left to play until intermission. throwing deep in their own territory. Nice job by the Tornadoes to regain possession here. Cardwell plays it safely back to Zuffrey. Zuffrey to Foster. Foster finding Cochran. Cochran back to Foster. Foster playing it to Cardwell, keeping that possession for the Tornadoes. Zuffrey now playing it forward. Cardwell able to keep possession again. Link now playing it to Cardwell. Cardwell with a nice step. Nice ball there to Vaughn, but just a little too much on it perhaps. A throw-in for the Wolves. Now under 7 minutes to play here in this first half. 1-1. We're all tied up here. Played long there by Carly Dykes, the goalkeeper of the Wolves. She's a junior from Powder Springs, Georgia. Now 6 minutes, 35 seconds left until the break. Link playing it forward. Now 6 minutes to play here in this first half. Foster finding Cochran. Cochran playing it back to Foster. Foster finds her trusty teammate Zuffrey, who plays it forward to Petrosky. Riggin. Petrosky back to Riggin. Back to Petrosky. Petrosky with a step. Well defended there by Key of the Wolves. Long ball handled nicely there by Link, playing it back to Rojas. She plays it forward. Tricky play in the air there for Vaughn. Petrosky with the pressure now on Key. Key plays it forward. So on the left side for the Wolves. And it'll be a goal kick for the Tornadoes. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left to play here in this opening half. So Maddie Barker will enter the match, freshman from Noonan, Georgia. She replaces So. And dangerous opportunity there from Brevard's side of things, as we're now under 4 minutes to play here in this opening half. It'll be a throw-in deep in Brevard territory. Katie Ann Fitz, a senior defender from Columbus, Georgia, will handle the throw. She goes with a long throw-in into the 18-box area. Played out towards our broadcast location. And now it's going to be a throw-in again for the Wolves. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left to play. Nicely done there. Tackle by Petrosky. And it'll be a throw-in for the Tornadoes. Samantha Foster will handle the throw. Now under 3 minutes to play here in this first half. Link playing it to Foster. Foster back to Link. Link looking to switch fields. Here comes some pressure from Wesleyan. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left to play until intermission. All tied up at 1 here between the Tornadoes and the Wolves. Nice job there by Hetherington. Hetherington's been very active since entering this match, including a goal. Hetherington plays it back to Royster. Royster with a dangerous shot on goal there. Cochran was nearby. Punched out by Dykes, the goalkeeper of Wesleyan. You can see the sense of urgency for Brevard here with 2 minutes left to play here in this opening half. Trying to find that go-ahead goal, all tied up at 1. Now 1 minute, 50 seconds left to play. Foster with a nice tackle there, regaining possession for the Tornadoes, and here come the Tornadoes again. Here's Vaughn. Vaughn playing it forward to Petrosky. Petrosky with a nice turn. She finds Riggin. 1 minute, 35 seconds left. So under 1 minute remaining here in the opening half. Still all tied up at 1. Now 35 seconds left in this opening half. Zuffrey playing it forward. And it's going to be collected by Dykes, the goalkeeper of the Wolves. Score at halftime, Tornadoes 1, Wolves 1. So as the seconds tick away in that opening half, all tied up at 1 between the Tornadoes and the Wolves. A goal by Alyssa Hetherington, who had entered the match and just minutes thereafter scored a goal in the 30th minute, an assist by Abby Petrosky. A Petrosky corner kick set up that whole play, by the way, and ultimately a assist from Petrosky, goal by Hetherington. But just 1 minute and 16 seconds after that, a goal by Alyssa Key of Wesleyan for the equalizer. Wesleyan and Brevard are tied in shots with 8 apiece. Each team has 5 shots on goal, and therefore each goalkeeper with 4 saves. Each team with 3 corners. 1 offsides has been called. That was against the Tornadoes, and each team with a foul. Very even match statistically between these two USA South Conference squads. Your score at halftime, Brevard 1, Wesleyan 1. We're about 14 minutes away from the start of the second half. Stick around. See what happens in the second half of action between Brevard and Wesleyan. Back here at Ives Lamel Family Field for the second half of Wesleyan versus Brevard Women's Soccer USA South Conference action. Glad you're able to join us wherever you may be tuning in from. Brevard 1, Wesleyan 1. Start of the second half here at Brevard, North Carolina. Rojas playing it forward to Vaughn. And the pressure from Wesleyan paying off here. So took it away from the Tornadoes. Vaughn then plays it forward. And it's going to be a penalty kick opportunity here, looks like. Perhaps a handball in the box. So big opportunity here for the Tornadoes. Looks like it's going to be Sally Riggin handling the penalty kick. Against Carly Dykes, the goalkeeper of Wesleyan. Riggin shoots and scores. Tornadoes ahead 2-1. Sally Riggin with the penalty kick goal. Tornadoes goal number 2, Sally Riggin. So just like that, Tornadoes go ahead 2-1 on the Sally Riggin penalty kick. Only 57 seconds had elapsed here in this opening half before that penalty kick opportunity and then finish by Sally Riggin. Riggin, the junior midfielder from Wilmington, North Carolina, with the goal, the go-ahead goal for the Tornadoes, now leading 2-1 here over Wesleyan. And here come the Tornadoes on the attack again. Here's Ashley Royster up the right wing. Riggin trying to provide some help. Royster trying to play it back to Riggin, taken away by the Wesleyan defender, but it's going to be a throw-in for the Tornadoes. You can feel the momentum after that goal by Riggin. 2-1 lead for Brevard. Just underway here in this second half. And it's going to be a corner kick for the Tornadoes. So the Tornadoes continuing to exert pressure. And the throw-in, or check that the corner kick will be the work of Abby Petrosky. Petrosky, a corner kick in the first half, resulted ultimately in a Hetherington goal to put the Tornadoes ahead 1-0. Cardwell with a big blast. Cardwell stepping up and firing away there on that loose ball after the corner by Petrosky. Link playing it to Zuffrey. Zuffrey ahead to Petrosky. News from men's soccer, the Tornadoes with a 1-0 victory over William Peace. J.P. Swarty with a goal, Marquise Dickerson with an assist, Patrick Hall, goalkeeper, with 8 saves. So Tornadoes men's team with a win on the road at William Peace. Meanwhile here, Tornadoes up 2-1. Just over 4 minutes have elapsed here in the second half. Also want to give a shout out to the Brevard College cycling team. They're in the final day of a 3-day national championships in mountain bikes in Big Bear Lake, California. And Tornadoes have been racking up all sorts of success this weekend. Final day will determine both the team and individual championships overall in USA Cycling Collegiate Mountain Bike Competition. Stay tuned to @BC Tornadoes on Twitter or Instagram, Brevard College Athletics Facebook page, or www.bctornadoes.com for all your news, stats, and information. Meanwhile, here, another corner kick opportunity for the Tornadoes. This time it's going to be Vaughn doing the honors. Vaughn, nice ball there and a nice strike there. Looked like Sally Riggin getting ahead on it. So you can feel the momentum has shifted ever since that penalty kick goal to start this second half, and Tornadoes playing with more aggression on the offensive end. Foul there, so you can hear the applause from the Tornado bench. Very happy with their play thus far here in the second half. Just over 6 minutes have elapsed here, half number 2. Tornadoes with a 60% to 40% possession advantage thanks to our advanced stats in that first half, and have continued to control the possession game here in the second half. Over 7 minutes have been played here in the second half, 2-1 advantage. Hetherington tried to get the offense going there, taken away by a Wesleyan defender. And here comes Wesleyan on a bit of a counterattack. Hetherington doing some nice job covering a lot of space there to help out on defense. Here's Vaughn. Vaughn plays it forward to Cardwell. Cardwell playing it to Riggin. Riggin plays it back to Vaughn. Vaughn resetting the offense. She plays a long ball up the right wing. It's handled by Wesleyan, brought down ultimately by McNeil of the Wolves. Deflected there off of Riggin. Cochran playing it to Foster. And now here's Cochran up the left wing, left midfield position. Under 37 minutes to play here. Half number 2. Played forward to Ashley Royster up that right wing, just a little too much on it. It's going to be a throw-in for the Wolves. 36 minutes, 20 seconds left to play. Half number 2, Brevard 2, Wesleyan 1. Riggin with a shot on goal. Deflected off a defender of the Wolves. Looked like Fitz getting a piece of that shot from Riggin. Just over 35 minutes left to play in regulation here. Tornadoes with the go-ahead goal at the start of this second half. Looked like a handball against Wesleyan resulted in the penalty kick for the Tornadoes. Here's Foster stepping up into that ball. Plays it long. Cochran on the chase there. Nice pressure from Cochran, and then Hetherington trying to pressure the ball, as does Riggin. Zuffrey able to bring it down. Under 34 minutes left. Tornadoes continuing to exert more pressure through the midfield and the attacking zones here in this second half. With a 2-1 lead. Cleared out there by Quenchon, and then collected by the goalkeeper, Dykes. Tornadoes scored way back in the 30th minute. Alyssa Hetherington off an assist by Abby Petrosky. Wesleyan with the equalizer by Alyssa Key in the 31st minute. And then early on in the second half, in fact, in the opening minute of play, a penalty kick opportunity and a finish by Sally Riggin to put the Tornadoes ahead 2-1. Royster getting a piece of that ball there. Continuing to exert pressure. Tornadoes now with 13 shots. 5 already in this period. A 5-1 shot advantage here in this second half. Royster on the run up the right wing. Defended by Quenshaw. Quenshaw and Brandon. Throw in now for Vaughn. Under 31 minutes left to play. Riggin with a offensive header there. Cardwell fighting off a Wesleyan defender, then a shot on goal by Cardwell, collected by Dykes. So Maddie Barker re-enters the match. She was a substitute used in the first half as well for Wesleyan. Cochran trying to find Royster. Now Hetherington. And it's going to be a throw-in for the Tornado. Samantha Foster will handle the throw-in. She finds Cardwell. Cardwell with the through ball looking for Royster. Real nice idea there from Cardwell. Dykes able to gather it in. And then the punt from the Wesleyan goalkeeper. Link finds Cardwell. Nice little turn there by Riggin. Here comes Riggin. Riggin finding Royster up the right wing. Just a little too much on it. It's going to be a throw-in for Wesleyan. Just over 28 minutes left to play here in the second half. Brevard 2, Wesleyan 1. Goals by Hetherington and Riggin. And there's an opportunity for Cochran. Cochran with the shot on goal collected by Dykes. Kendall Cochran able to one-touch that shot. Cochran, the freshman from Bryson City. .27 minutes, 30 seconds left to play here in half number 2. Tornadoes have dominated possession, have outshot Wesleyan, and lead in the most important statistical category of them all, goals scored, 2-1. Step there by Matthews. Nice job by the Tornado defense to thwart that attack. Now here come the Tornadoes on the offensive. Foster. And Cochran with a great move, a shot, and a near miss as Dykes able to get a hand on that, and it rolls out of bounds for a Tornado corner kick. This will be Vaughn with the corner. Vaughn sends it in. Dangerous area there. Great ball by Vaughn. And Cochran looks like she got a piece of it on the far post, just misses. Cochran's been very active on that left wing. And another good opportunity there for the Tornadoes. And here come the Tornadoes on the attack again. This time it's Hetherington. Hetherington double teamed by the Wolves. Now the Wolves with an opportunity to move it forward themselves. Reagan doing a nice job retreating on defense. Reagan continuing with the pressure. And now Link has an opportunity. She's going to play it back to Rojas. Rojas hasn't touched the ball in some time. She looks around. An errant pass there, however. It's going to end up into the Wolves' possession. And then a great tackle there by Abby Petrosky ends that Wolves attack. Meanwhile, here come the Tornadoes now through the midfield. Ball finds its way out of bounds, however. It's going to be a throw-in for Wesleyan. Under 25 minutes left to play here. Second half, Brevard 2, Wesleyan 1. Brevard looking for their second win in as many days after defeating Agnes Scott yesterday right here at Islamel Family Field. Tornadoes played earlier in this week, way back on Wednesday, under the lights against non-conference pro Warren Wilson. That was a 0-0 tie through 110 minutes. They then got the win yesterday, 1-0 over Agnes Scott, a goal by Royster. And then today a 2-1 lead here with 24 minutes left to play here in the second half. Wesleyan plays it forward. Offsides flag is up. Offsides is going to be the call on Wesleyan. Nice job by that Tornado defense stepping up, and offsides is indeed the call. So it'll be a free kick that Vaughn will take deep in Tornado's own territory. Vaughn plays it forward, looking for Royster. Royster bringing it down, defended very tightly there by Moats. Foster comes up with it. Here's Wiswell. Cardwell playing it forward. Riggin finding Foster. Here's Cochran on the far left wing. It's going to be a throw-in for the Tornadoes. Under 23 minutes left to play here in regulation. Tornadoes with a 2-1 lead. Royster with some heavy pressure there on the right wing. Nice job by Ashley Royster, freshman from Mooresville, North Carolina, just outside of Charlotte. Turn there by Hetherington, and a shot by Hetherington. Great turn and fire by Hetherington, the sophomore from Marietta, Georgia, with the shot on goal, and the Tornadoes continue to exert pressure here in this second half. Now under 22 minutes left to play. blast there by Petrosky. So the Tornadoes continuing to exert that pressure offensively. Nice look there from distance by Petrosky. Link plays that off the bounce. Vaughn trying to bring it down. Here's Royster. Royster, foul there. It's going to be on Moats, and it'll be a free kick opportunity for the Tornadoes. Not many fouls in this afternoon's Sunday matinee, but a free kick here for the Tornadoes. With 20 minutes left to play in regulation, Vaughn sends this into the goal mouth. Headed out by Brandon. Here's So of Wesleyan. She finds Barker. Wesleyan continuing their attack. That's Alyssa Key. She's been active all match, including the goal for the Wolves. And Tornadoes able to get settled defensively, force a throw-in. And Vaughn will handle things from that right fullback position. She finds Riggin. Riggin flicks it on with a header, trying to find Hetherington. Here's Foster bringing it down. Foster playing it forward to Cochran. Cochran trying to find Petrosky. 18 minutes, 45 seconds left. 2-1 your score. The home team, the Brevard College Tornadoes, on top. Now under 18 minutes left to play here at Ives Lamel Family Field. Tornadoes certainly would benefit from an insurance goal. They had a 1-goal lead earlier in this match, and Wesleyan with a quick answer. So Ramirez and Whitehead check in for the Tornadoes. Big opportunity there, saved by Dykes. Tornadoes looking for that insurance goal. Would certainly be much more comfortable with a 2-goal lead than the current 2-1 advantage. Under 13 minutes to play here in the second half. Here come the Tornadoes on the attack again. Cochran playing it off to Petrosky. Petrosky with a nice move there. Royster takes a whack at it. It'll sail high and wide, but nice build up there for the Tornadoes on that last attack. 12 minutes, 30 seconds left to play. Twelve minutes, 20 seconds remaining. And a near miss there by Hetherington. Hetherington had beaten the Wesleyan goalkeeper, and for a moment there had a wide open net, just misses. Crowd oohing and eyeing through that sequence, and now Tornadoes continue to exert some pressure. Hetherington. Shot there, it looked like Petrosky ends up into the hands of Dykes. Now under 10 minutes to play here in this second half, a second half that the Tornadoes have absolutely dominated. Have gotten one goal, the go-ahead goal off a penalty kick, but have really dominated both possession and shot totals here in this second half. 2-1 remains your score, however. Again, Brevard just knocking on the door to try to get that insurance goal. Zuffrey plays that ball forward from the back line. Five minutes, 30 seconds left to play here in the second half. Tornadoes continue to hold on to a 2-1 lead, looking for their second match win in as many days. Foul there is going to be called on the Tornadoes. It's going to be called on Petrosky on that collision between a Tornado and a Wolf. Zuffrey clears it away off the head of Royster. Royster now on the attack. Played out of bounds by McNeil. It'll be a throw-in for the Tornadoes. It's going to be Vaughn handling things here on the right side. Vaughn playing it forward. Looking for Hetherington. Hetherington plays it forward to Royster. Check that. That was actually Reagan in that right corner. Link with some tight defense. Four minutes to play here at Islamel Family Field. Rojas will bring it down. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left to play. And now Rojas looking to flip the field with a long punt. She does exactly that. Finds Hetherington. Hetherington with a flick on with the header. And looks like an injured player. We're going to have a stoppage of some type here. Clock stops with 3:20 to play as a Wesleyan player will be attended to here by their athletic trainer. So 3 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the second half as the Wesleyan players attended to. Bit of a conversation here what the time should be. Nice applause from the crowd as the Wesleyan player walks out with some assistance. So Maddie Barker checks in for the Wolves. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to play here. A 2-1 lead for the Tornadoes. Vaughn with the free kick. Looking for Royster on that far post. Nice idea there. Now just over 3 minutes left to play here. Vaughn finding Riggin. Riggin hits Royster on the through ball. Vaughn with a great tackle there. Just absolutely stopping Key in her tracks. And now Vaughn again with the clearance. Riggin. Just over 2 minutes left to play now here at Islamel Family Field. Tornadoes continuing to hold on to that one goal lead. Vaughn with some tight defense there. Now under 2 minutes to play. One minute, 50 seconds left. Time running out on the Wolves. They're going to try to find the equalizer. Royster back defensively and then played forward by Petrosky. 1 minute, 35 seconds left. Now 90 seconds left to play. Foster able to win that ball in the air. .75 seconds left to play. Played forward there to Royster. Royster on the run. One minute remaining. So under 1 minute left to play, now 50 seconds to play. And you can hear head coach Juan Mascaro urging his team on to play smart and tough these final few seconds to try to ice this victory. Now 33 seconds left. It's going to be one last gasp here for the Wolves, a Hail Mary type situation. Their goalkeeper punts that forward, under 20 seconds left to play. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And the Tornadoes win. Your final score, Brevard 2, Wesleyan 1. Goals by Alyssa Hetherington and Sally Riggin. Assists credited to Abby Petrosky and Audrey Cardwell. Hope to see you this Wednesday night at the Boshemer Gymnasium when the Brevard College women's volleyball team will be action at 6 p.m. Hope to see you there. Brevard College women's soccer will be back here at Ives Lamel Family Field on Tuesday, October 22nd with a home match versus Maryville. Once again, your final score for the final time. Brevard 2, Wesleyan 1. Have a very pleasant rest of your Sunday. Go Tornadoes!